Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're looking at Nations County by BK Nation. So this is a whip, and it's just a private map thus far. It's got a few people it went out to. I'm one of them. I'm friends with BK Nation. I really love a lot of these modders that's out there. There's a lot of them that I actually have a good relationship with, and they do stuff try to help me, and I do stuff try to help them, which is the way it should be. Great to have positive people who wants to help others, and she's like that. She's always been like that, and she's bringing this map and asked me to give a look, and I did, and I'm gonna show it to y'all now. So it is a map within a map. And if it locks up for a second, I'll edit that out because I have every mod I own literally loaded. I had them all taken out to play on Terry's map. Um, and But when she sent me this, I mean, this is up my alley. It's the stuff that I normally do. It's, as far as old iron and stuff like that. Now, as far as the map goes, you do own a shop area thus far, and this is where your house is, and you own field 13. And the rest is there for you to pick up and buy, and I like it because it puts more playtime in a map, especially with something like old iron. And that's what keeps you in a map anyway, is not getting bored and doing repetition stuff all the time and earn your way up to getting more stuff. She generally always has one place for to sell your grains and stuff, and the same is true for this, regardless of the size of her maps. You got one for your normal sales of your grains. You got Tim Hortons, which will accept a few things, and then over here you got your barn items and stuff like that, and then your wool. So nothing has changed on that at all. As far as what is owned, there's only one vehicle that was all me. As you can see here, I leased a vehicle. It's kind of driving around, kind of getting a ground view of it. And you do have contracts. It's always great, especially in old iron. I mean, most of your old iron stuff, just doing one job will buy you a tractor. I mean, it's just you don't really start off with much money, and you don't have anything to start off with except this. And I do love fermenting silos. I love them a lot. So I use them. I use them to death. And you got a couple water stations. The rest of it's built onto the map. At least it is thus far. I'll kind of walk you around the little farm area. She usually likes the big silos, and this is your base game. There is some really nice vintage looking houses and stuff like that with triggers and stuff. If she does make it to where this is all able to be removed, I think that'd be cool. A lot of people don't do that. That's a lot of extra work. But she does have a massive building here, and then your cow here. She only does the stuff that it's in a part of her area in Canada. And that's why you see all of her maps like this, and then you add what you want. But this time it's not really based on anywhere. Like I said, this is a whip, so you're going to see stuff that looks a little maybe iffy and stuff like that. Maybe stuff floating. That's part of whips. I actually love that kind of stuff. I even like it when I see trains floating through the air going around the map. I did ask her about this barn. She did say that she thought that you could enter it now. I haven't really checked. There's a door to get your equipment in here, and this thing is here in front of it. But like I said, this is a whip. I don't know what all she's planning on keeping, what she's planning on getting rid of. But like I said, as far as map items goes, I know some people they put where literally you can sell everything that's on the map, and I actually love it when it's like that because I'll drop a ton of modding welt stuff in there and a lot of vintage buildings and stuff and equipment. So I like to take my stuff way back. But everybody to each their own. There's a lot of people that likes the big stuff and the newer stuff. So, but for this map, you can play old iron, new iron, medium tractors and stuff. It offers a lot of versatility. So this is the look around the map. Like I said, this is a map within a map. The background that she normally uses is not here. This time it's placed trees and stuff on a hill so that you will have the... Let me get a truck and I'll show you. Alright, so when you're down here at level, make sure I don't run out in front of traffic, or you're on a tractor or whatever, it's going to look really natural, and I like that. It's proper amount of bushes down at the base of the trees kind of helps give it more of a natural look. I haven't done really any driving around the map, like I said, to see if you can get out if you wanted to. No, you can't there. There's the invisible wall. So, I mean, you can interact with your map a little bit if you want to drive around it. I'll be staying in the play area myself. But I really like the border around the map. Looks very nice. Very natural. She has added traffic this time. It's right-hand traffic, so if you're like me from the United States or Canada like her, used to that right-hand traffic, you won't have no trouble. If you're from Europe or Australia or something like that and you're used to left-hand traffic, you just have to dodge some vehicles. I don't know if she's planning on adding people. I don't know if this map really needs it. But as you see, the fields are all small. They're not all perfectly squared. They got some rise and falls to them. So that's pretty cool. I like that. The paved road ends and go into your dirt rural setting. But I mean, all these fields, I mean, I know they look really small, but I'm telling you, if you play old iron, it's about right. You still could spend a long time in a game. And since this isn't really a map review, let me do something right quick. Which one do I want to go with? Let me get my sound up a little bit. When you play old iron, you just don't get no hurry. Just turn up your environment sounds and relax. Money's not an issue. You're not pressed. All you gotta do, just sit back and enjoy the sounds and enjoy it. It's just that simple. But as you can tell, if you got old iron or small equipment, these fields being small, you know, it's gonna take you a while to do anything. No traffic out here on this part of the map. I really don't think it would hurt anything to have traffic out this way. I know she's added it. If you got paved road, sometimes it's good to have traffic, but maybe if she wanted to, you put one more spline in around here, have them go out and drive the dirt. As far as putting people in, I don't think I would do that. But I mean, look how nice this looks for a small play area. Wished I could hook to that wagon right there. But in talking about the size of these fields, and this is what I want to show you. If you're playing small gameplay like me, even mowing your yard would take a while. Even with this sycamore. So, I mean, there's enough here that I could bale it or pick it up or whatever. It's something I think is really cool. It reminds me of my youth. And when I worked for the state, I used to mow with the bush hog sickle combination. That was about, let's see, trying to keep up with this and not mess up. So 26, that was over 40, almost 40 years ago. And I have mowed an area that was probably about, I don't know, size of this house lot. And it took me 3 hours. Because you just ain't going to knock off a huge amount. But it's cool. So see, even moving here, and just mowing your yard, you can knock out in no time with the bush hog. But this yard actually would make me some profit. The reason why I'm saying I like this so much, I mean, look at the detail Scooter did to this. You can actually see all the parts working and everything. Can't do that with the bush hog. Has a nice sound to it. And then your tractors and all that. So a map like this is great for old iron play. There's plenty of profit here. So I'm hoping that she is going to release it eventually, even to modhub.us. And would like to see the buildings and stuff be able to be sold. If it's too much of a pain, don't worry about it. But just talking about stuff that I would like to see. And that's the whole point of it. She's always asking everybody's opinion and what they think and what would they like to see and all that kind of stuff. So share with her what you think about the map and what you like and all that kind of stuff. She likes that kind of stuff. She likes input. So with that, thank you, my friend BK. I do plan on playing it some. So it's probably might even work in some episodes on the streams. I do stream only in Twitch now. And the reason why is because it just works better. I have less issues with it. And if you're curious where that is, you want to stop by. And if you want me to play this map some old iron, just come on by, like I said, to Twitch. So there's my information for my Twitch. If you want to come by and see the game being played or Mud Runner that we're currently doing. In case for some reason you have not seen this game before, it is Farming Simulator 19. You can go to this website here, check it out, and get your DLCs, check out some media and stuff. But it's a fun game, it's a relaxing game, it's an enjoyable game. And lastly, be sure to click on some of these videos if you haven't seen or visited my channel yet. Me and my kids really put a lot of work into our videos. Last year was our first year of putting out content, and it was amazing. The response from the public was amazing, and thank everybody so much. So with that, take care and have fun, everybody.